First off, Joe Oastler, welcome back after 1 month out injured.
Yeah, it was nice to get back out on the pitch. Probably a bit earlier than expected, but needs must, and there's a few injuries in the team at the moment, and it was a case of strapping up who needed to be strapped up and get out there on the pitch.
And has it been difficult to watch from the sidelines?
Yeah, it has. We were on that bad run and being part of that bad run, and I think the injury was unfortunate for me. So, but the lads have been brilliant the last 6 games, and disappointing result last week. And we was hoping for a result here. We believed we could get a result, and for the first 45 minutes it was a very even game until second half was tough. They come at us, and it was a tough second half.
And not just making a comeback, but immediately back into the side as captain.
Yeah, I think Wills has been carrying a bit of a knock for the last few weeks now, and I think he just struggled to make it, and he obviously pushed me back in, and I was, like I said before, honoured to captain the side, and it was an honour doing it here as well. It was a special moment, but like I say, the result just dampens it a bit.
And you say the first half was even. It was a half of 2 halves really. The first 15-20 minutes they started like a train, and it did feel like it was going to be quite a long night for us.
Yeah, my first 20 minutes we was on the back foot, and we just had to weather the storm, and they got their goal, which they probably deserved it after the first 20 minutes. But credit to the lads, we stuck together, and we probably deserved that goal. It probably deserves going even. But the second half we didn't start. We nowhere near started quickly enough, and they're a good side. They're the best team in this league, I think, by a mile. And when you show them that we was on the back foot a little bit, they're going to exploit us. And it was a mad 2 minutes with the goals, but we dug in there in the end, and it was probably a fair result, to be fair.
But you say it's a stupid thing to say, but half time probably came a bit too quickly, because after Brett's superb equaliser, the second half of that first half, we really grew into the game and had confidence.
Yeah, I said on the pitch, I said they're nervous, and they were for the last 15 minutes of the second half. We had them on the ropes, but it was a case of getting to half time, I think, with the point, with the draw, and regrouping, because lads been out injured, and Damo's come back, and just regroup and get ourselves going again. But the second half, it was just they started quickly, and it was hard to contain them, and we probably sat back a little bit too deep, and good sides like that, they're going to punish you.
But it shows that in periods what this team are capable of. We've seen it in the 6-game unbeaten run, and against the new league leaders tonight. I suppose consistency is the key, but in periods the quality is very much there.
Yeah, I think we've been saying that all season, to be honest with you. We've consistent. It's one of them ones. But like I said, we have done it in stages, but we have just got to be a bit more organised when we're on the back foot. Like we're playing Bristol Rovers away, and we were struggling to contain them. Maybe we just had to, just get our 2 backs forward and sit in a bit. But they got their goal, and they probably deserved it. But credit to the lads, there's 8 or 9 boys there who are struggling to walk at the end, let alone run. And we dug in there, and it weren't embarrassing, which it could have been. So fair play to the lads.
That's it. With the amount of walking wounded throughout the team at the moment, just the spirit, the resolve, even with those 2 goals in 2 or 3 minutes, the team kept on competing right through to the last whistle. Yeah,
we're desperate to do well as a team, and individuals who Brett was different class tonight, and he tormented them in the first half. It was a bit difficult for him in the second half, but he's getting back to his best, and we desperately want to do well, and we showed it in the last 2 months that in stages we're a very, very good team. We just got to make sure that we do it for the 90 minutes instead of in stages, and I think that's been a bit of our problem all season. So maybe we just need to nip that in the bud and move on to Forest Green.
And you say that very, very good team is confident of picking up enough points for the rest of the season to stay out of the bottom 4.
Yeah, definitely. Like we've picked up points around teams around us, and albeit last week, maybe it was a game too far for some lads, and this was a bit even too far. But we're confident that we can beat anyone in this league on our day, and we just got to make sure that we're confident enough to go to Forest Green and talk at home 2 massive games and pick up 2 wins.
And finally, unfortunately, you couldn't last 90 minutes. You just limped off with a bit of a tweak, and the 2-week gap between now and Forest Green will be crucial, not just for you, but for everybody else in the team who have got picked up knocks and playing through the pain barrier.
Well, it couldn't come at a better time, to be honest. Everyone's got a few days now where we can just rest up, and it's horrible talking about injuries because you don't like looking at things like that and excuses. But we are walking wounded at the moment. But this gives us a perfect